This is why some people, they just can't let your name go. This is why some people have been giving you warfare since you were born into this world. Notice everybody got somebody they can think about that's been giving them warfare constantly, every day. You picking up on something from these people every day. This is how much the warfare has intensified in 2022. There's an increase of spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare has increased, people. We gotta understand that. That's why some people, they just cannot let your name go. You've been feeling constant pressure from them constantly for years, as far as you can know it, from the point where you were around them. You could literally soak up the warfare. But when you became distant, it's like now you can feel you being talked about. You can feel arrows being thrown. And this is why we're going through what we're going through. It's simple. I'm telling you, it's the things that we think are simple. Let me take that back. It's the things that we think are simple, come on, that aren't simple in the spirit realm. See, we can also be so earthly minded that we're no heavenly good. We have to be balanced. If we're going to be heavenly, we can't be so heavenly minded to a point where we are no earthly good. The same goes vice versa. We can't be so earthly. We can't be so much in the flesh that we're no heavenly good. It goes both ways. So that's what's going on. And people are finding out like, okay, they're looking at you like, when I say certain things, when I do that, they finding your weak points or your weak spots. Certain people been dispatched in this earth realm just to come against your ministry, just to come against your reputation, and you couldn't figure out where it was coming from. See, the reason why we feel like Satan is so large sometimes is because the warfare is coming from close to us. Now, if you're connected to whoever's giving you warfare, then it's going to feel more intensified. That's why you got to have discernment, because it may just feel like something is coming from, it just may feel like, damn, that must be coming from far away. No, that's right there. They just going for kill shots in the spirit realm. People hit you so hard in the spirit, you think like, dang, all this anxiety is coming from all these suicidal thoughts. I'm telling you, baby, gotta get right. This season, people gonna wonder, how are you doing things? How are you getting it done? And this is how we're gonna find the Antichrist spirit in the church, because people say they worship God and they know God, but they always wondering how God did something, how he do that for you, how he do this, how did they go from this to that, how did they go from that to being a man of God. That's how you know folk don't worship the Most High, because the minute you begin to question how God did something, that's how you know you ain't worshiping the right God. See, God even told us there are other gods, but they're not like him. They're not the Most High God. These are beings that fell away from God, and the love of God does not dwell inside of them. So the people that follow these false spirits aren't going to have the love to understand you, to honor you, despite of what they know about you. Come on. This is the love that God is looking for in these end times. So if they questioning how God did this with you, that let you know right there why they still gossiping about you, why they still talking about you. Because they don't have the right God. And if you don't have the right God, you don't have the right love living inside of you. You shouldn't question God. Why he did this for that. Why he do this for them. Jesus' name.
This system has created this opposing view, like black, white, light, darkness. That's why they use racism, because they know that it would be the entrance for them to create an imbalance between other things. These issues that are going on, and we're like, something as simple as a bad attitude could start a war. You get what I'm saying? So they know it's these social mechanisms that they can take advantage of and control them, and use them to control us and have us. They create a domino effect. We'll just take away this, and then we'll take away that. We'll do this to you. We'll change the construct of your family, because we know it'll cause depression. It'll cause depression in women, which would then do what? Cause infertility in women, which would then do what? Have women turning into men. And we're not judging. Ain't no need to judge. But we're just using it to teach. And then that will cause what? They already saying listen. They saying that they can give robots a womb now. They found a way. Because you gotta think, all they gotta do is give sperm the correct environment so that it can grow. So now they're saying, well, we're going to give the environment to the robot, because the woman, we've totally deceived her out of the importance of helping the man, and her duty, man, which is why you were created. And we're not judging, we're not picking on nobody. But look what it has done. It has given us, we've created Satan a system. So now he's gonna have robots running around pregnant. Pregnant robots. One thing lead to another. That's why you gotta listen, because we so quick to judge. We so quick to talk. We don't want to, especially with a prophetic word. You gotta listen. You gotta travel through your mind and say, where will this word help me, or where in time could the word that he's given me actually manifest, or what time in the future will that word come to pass? And if I listen to it now, even if it doesn't really fully pertain to me, this pertains to a lot of us, because this stuff is going, it's in everything. It's in the TVs. It's in cocoa milling now. It's in everything. But that's what we've become. But back to my original point, they wanted the woman to think that she's opposite of a man. You're not opposite. We are a system. We are a joint system. You know what I'm saying? It's like male and female. It's kind of like you put a male adapter and a female adapter together, and they just sync in together. But that's how we were created. We were created joint. But the prominence that God gave the man was because of prophecy, because he knew this is what's going to happen. He knew Satan wanted the woman's womb, so he knew that, hey, this was going to happen all along. It was already coming. This what we're experiencing today was what Satan was trying to pull off back when he caused Adam and Eve to fall, Adam and Eve to sin. And had God not flooded the earth, that's what would have happened anyway. That's what would have happened anyway. But that's what they want to do. Get the woman to think that she's opposite. Thinking they want us to believe that male and female means opposite. Yeah, for you, but for the church, male and female means something totally different. You got to have a church mindset. You got to have a Bible view. You cannot see the world the way these other folks see it. That's what he meant. It wasn't so much about sin when he said, be ye not conformed of the world. That ain't all just about how you living. That's also how you seeing, how you hear, how you greet people, how you love people, how you treat people, how you treat your family. Come on.